How are we doing today, guys? So today I have another Hiya toys from Aliens. This one is the Alien Queen, apparently, instead of the Alien Queen, but not gonna judge him too harshly on that. She does have some pretty decent size to her, at least the box does. But let's go ahead and open her up and take a look at this one, shall we? Kind of excited that they're starting to dive into the Aliens franchise a little bit more, opposed to just the video game that they had for the Colonial Marines. Oh, so there she is. There is the Alien Queen from Aliens in all of her glory. Does look like she has a little bit of assembly acquired. We'll go ahead and get her out of this plastic real quick and take a look at that, shall we? It is taped shut, so what did I do with the knife? There's that. There's that. So actually able to get her out. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these small parts out, shall we? So it does look like she has, it's like a couple different styles of mouths there that I missed. Now if I knew what I just did with my knife's under the Queen. And she does have a figure stand here. Maybe I'll get all this stuff out so I can, take a look at the figure. Okay, and just like with the power loader, she does also come with the 4 different grid stands there. I'm kind of curious to see how that body stand works for her to stand on these grid stands. Go ahead and throw the tape away. Went ahead and knocked over a figure that's been sitting here. We'll go ahead and just keep on rolling. So I did hear not too long ago that Hiya Toys has actually gotten the movie rights to the actual human characters too. So hopefully here before too long we'll actually be seeing some of the Colonial Marines outside of the video games. I would love nothing more than to get myself a Drake and Vasquez fire team. So there we go. We've got the 4 different stand plates. I didn't get out the connectors for those. Then let's take a look to see how. So it looks like it goes longest to shortest on her back there. Let's go ahead and take a look at her real quick. So she does have the wire bend tail, which I particularly don't normally care for, but with this Hiya Queen, I just don't know how you're going to be able to do something besides that. She does have the moving jaw and then the place to connect in the smaller inner jaw. See if I can't get that pegged in there proper. I'm curious if the mouth will actually close with the smaller jaw attached, or if you have to remove it to actually get the mouth to close. Yep, you'll actually have to remove it to get the mouth to close. So her mouth doesn't want to close with the inner jaw in there. So that's just going to be for photo op purposes, I'm guessing. And then she did have, looked like some of the head articulation that you notice in the movie. Oh, her crown actually slides back and forth. So in the movie, when you first introduced to the queen, her head slides out of the crown, and then that's when she opens her mouth and extends the inner mouth and everything. And the head does have, looks like a nice little ball joint in there. Totally off camera. Amateur. Not like I haven't been doing this for over a year now. But does have, you know, a nice little ball joint there on that inner head. The crown does slide back and forth for the head reveal. And then she does have, looks like, nice little neck ball joint there, as well as a little bit lower of a neck ball joint. So she has, just in her head alone, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation just in her head alone. Then you get up, it does have a beautiful ball joint in the shoulder there for that range of motion. And then her elbow joint, oh, nice little elbow joint there. Wrist articulation is just a swivel, so nothing too crazy there. It might be on a ball joint itself, but a lot of the Hiya ball joints are relatively small, so they don't always move like they should in the wrist areas. And then she does have the inner arms, and those are also on the ball joint as well. Doesn't look like it has any elbow articulation or wrist articulation for that. Just has the ball joint at what would be the shoulder. Then her hips have an amazing range of motion as well on those ball joints. So this queen's going to be able to stand really tall compared to the Colonial Marines or the Power Loader. Oh, and she does have double hinged knees there too. So if you take a look at that, she's got what would be classified, I guess, as a double hinged knee. Just very, very well spread out. Then she does have ankle rockers there. But the heel on the foot is different. So it doesn't have, it doesn't move. It's stationary. Just the foot itself moves. Then it does have a mid-torso ball joint as well. Oh, wow. So far, I am really happy with this queen alien. See if I can't get her to look down a little bit so we can install some of these spikes here on her back. There we go. So now I just got to figure out which way the shoulder blades go. So it looks like the shoulder blades go up and angle inward. So this one here is going to go right in there, maybe. I think I'm going to definitely have to heat these up to get them in, because they are not wanting just to pop. Oh, that one went in. And these here are also on a ball joint, so you can go ahead and get them to move. But it doesn't feel like they're wanting to really articulate too well. I'm not gonna force those in. I'm gonna go ahead and heat those up beforehand. But anyways, here is the Hiya Queen. I'm gonna go ahead and just move these bits out of the way here real quick, and let's see how this figure stand's supposed to go. Is it just, does she have a specific hole in one of the stands? I do not even see a specific hole in one of the stands for this to fit. So I don't, does it fit on the foot? Oh, it fits on the foot peg. So it's the stand itself that has the hole and fits on the foot peg. So you have it to where she will be able to, voila. And here is, let's go ahead and compare her. I unfortunately, once again, did not prepare for this. They're still in storage, but I don't have any of the Hiya Toys Colonial Marines here. But I do have a Marauder figure. If you're unfamiliar with Marauder, go to marauderinc.com. And their figures are absolutely amazing modular military figures. But so have this really non-descript green character. So the size comparison on that, I would say the Hiya Queen does feel just a scotch small for how big she's supposed to be, how big she was portrayed in the show itself. But she's going to look really amazing as soon as I get my Hiya display back up. But there you have it, guys. There is the Hiya Toys Queen Alien from Aliens in all of her beauty, I guess you could say. Nice little, didn't really do a close-up on the tail, but she has that really rad stinger there on the tail. Soft rubber, so not going to have to worry about poking anyone's eye out, I guess, unless you really, really try. But overall, I'm super pleased with this Queen Alien, and we'll be continuing buying Hiya toys. And as always, guys, thank you for watching.